which is often what it comes down to.
So we don't know the score.
So I don't know if it's going to be 2-1
He's
or...
playing the priest again, so he lost.
Right, and the mage won. So it's 2-2 at the moment. Scream is tying up the series is what I'm getting from this. So that is a 2-2 score, not a 2-1.
So he must have found time to get the N'Zoth down.
Yes.
Like you said, repeatedly freeze the darkness after he recovered from the fact it was played.
I like how the game went dark when the darkness was about to be
No,
played.
steal our candle. They stole our candle, Nox.
I have been bamboozled.
Okay, so...
Scream has an insane hand at the moment.
He does, but it's hard to use if you can't get a minion to stick, but...
Potion of Madness on both sides, Inner Fire on both sides.
Do you just inner fire? Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Every time.
You have to just forget your combo deck and try and keep the board and hope it stops your opponent from doing their combo. Hope it forces them into also having to play them as tempo cards.
Yeah, and the thing about Potion of Madness in the matchup is very often, that's a great card for Scream. One of the things that it does in the matchup is you're able to use Twilight Acolyte as a means of stealing the minion and then reversing it. So you're able to just turn around a game that seems hopelessly, lost or gone, and
again
suddenly making it happen. So we'll see what ends up happening. Scream could pick up a second Divine Spirit just for great measure.
Both players have had really good starts here.
Yeah, but the edge is still on Posesi's side for the time being.
Oh, yes.
No Inner Fire at the moment, though.
He's already used one, remember, to get to this position. The silence took care of that.
That's a dangerous thing.
Shadow Visions is really tempting, but if you use your second Inner Fire here, you've still got Crazed Alchemist for later.
I think you just play Tar Creeper, call it a day, and go.
That's what he's going to do.
Because it seems to me like Radiant Elemental on the following turn can give you a win. In some cases where you just go Radiant, play 2 mana for your 2 spells, get that Inner Fire number 2.
Yeah, that's what he goes with. Saving Shadow Visions is helpful because you get far more information when you see which one you're going to draw.
It looks like we're going to see the Inner Fire again being played for tempo's sake on Scream's side. Now, this game's big difference comes down to the draws that are given to Posesi. Initially the one draw from the Northshire Cleric does a lot of work, and that could just be it. There's no more Divine Spirit in the deck, so the Inner Fire is extremely targetable here for Posesi. And barring an enemy silence, yeah, he can shut it. He can shut this down.
He's already seen one silence. There's usually only one silence in these decks. That was quick.
He just snapped it.
Play the Radiant, right?
I think you're happy with the 12-12 in most cases, because the problem is if silence comes down and you don't have the answer, you still have a natural Inner Fire in the deck, right?
Yeah. And
you still have the Crazed Alchemist. So what you can do is just split the push.
Okay.
A little bit. And I mean, you just look at this 12-9 and it just looks like there's no answer. Because again, one of the best answers to this that exists in Priest is in the form of Twilight Acolyte, right? Like you steal the 12 attack and bam, back to square one. So, no big surprise there.
And
gonna try to soak up as much damage as we can. I mean, we are setting up lethal, so all you have to do is protect your minion. So what that does is it ensures that even a Twilight Acolyte trigger would not lose you the game, because you can still steal this.
Yeah, this crazy minion.
So he can stay alive for the turn.
That's a good start.
He can stay alive for the turn, and if he then picks up a dragon, he can turn the Twilight Acolyte into a steal with Potion of Madness and then win. Like, what he has to do is just attack the 3-5, attack the 2-3, and hope he picks up a dragon to steal the Cabal Talon Priest and reverse kill his opponent. Because he has all the pieces needed to reverse kill. All he has to do is not play a single card this turn. Keep everything in hand, and just set up to steal the Cabal Talon Priest.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you, but...
I mean, that's all there is.
That's all he's got. I was looking for anything better. He hasn't got anything better. Both players needing a dragon, but Scream really needing it heavily. Well, I guess you could heal and not... you got to kill it.
Oh, you gotta kill it. You gotta heal yourself and kill the Radiant. That's all there is to it. And you just pray. You pray you get a dragon. And it can work. These two cards are stranded and doing absolutely nothing for Posesi. But he's been here before. He's been on this side of the reception. Do I die? Any dragon will do it. 2 operatives, Twilight Drakes, Duskbreaker, any dragon. And he gets one!
Oh my goodness. He is going to get it done. It's going to be 3-2. And it feels like it's 5-0 to Posesi, and somehow he's behind.
40-40. It's a stolen minion. It wasn't even yours to begin with.
That'll teach you to play a 20-20 last game.
Sure, casually.
Just the darkness.
We're
That's
getting
nothing.
But a mage was playing. Wait. Was
Yeah.
it a mage?
Mage played a 20-20.